ziua, suntem la Mobile World Congress 2017.
Vă prezentăm pe telecomtv.ro cele mai noi lansări ale industriei.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So, like mentioned by Luc, I will speak a bit about our work inside NGMN. It's an alliance between 29 leading operators, and we have been really involved since now quite a bit around the requirement on 5G. And recently, last year, we decided to update a bit our work program and really to start a trial and test initiative as a sponsor that I will share with you today where we are. First, this initiative is around really to be able to have early testing between us. So really through this global collaboration to be able to have a successful 5G introduction on our markets. As well an opportunity to really discuss, share results with the industry to make sure we are globally aligned on this technology, because as mentioned in the four presentations from operators, we all have a bit part of this puzzle. And of course now we are migrating step by step on real use cases. And from that, with the industry stakeholders, we'll be able to identify new business opportunities. We already have the example on the automotive one. So together, the 29 leading operators, what we are doing right now, we have a structure, a real framework based on already the experience we had on LTE. And we have been there to first be able to test technological building blocks, then to be able to share around proof of concepts, then to go to more the interoperability part, and last but not the least, the pre-commercial networks. So you see we have a good timing around the standardization timeline, and I will share now where we are on the two first part. Our current status on the test of technology building blocks, we have really engaged now, we already have 20 of them. So what we have proposed, discussed, shared, and we already are in the phase really to have on these test results to see between the requirement and the performance we ask where we are today. Do we reach this performance on these building blocks? Then on the second part, we have the proof of concepts. So really to demonstrate all of the features and the performance of these features. So we have defined the testing strategy right now, and we have all the test cases that are specified between us to make sure we cover the global system. Then from that, we'll do the usual interoperability work. It's quite an important task. We are used to do that because it's not the first generation of radio networks we are doing together, but it's still something we have to be very focused on, because we have different introduction on 5G with the existing 4G networks cases. So we'll have a normal interoperability between the objects and the radio access, between the radio access and the core networks, between what is already installed in terms of 4G infrastructure and the new 5G infrastructure we are adding to it with dual connectivity. But we have as well new interfaces. For example, because of the virtualizations, you have a new interface, what is on-site and what will be removed with a middle interface. So you see, it's really, from a system point of view, we have shared between operators what are the critical testing we need to do together to achieve a better system and an interoperable one between different vendors. So we will be able, through this phase, to understand as well the interoperability between vendors. Then we will move to really the pre-commercial network trials. You have seen already a roadmap and introduction strategy from key companies like China Mobile, Docomo, AT&T, Vodafone. So as Orange as well, we are in this progress to do all these steps. And here, between operators, what we will do is really visualize the global 5G capabilities for mass market, for wholesales, for business customers. And from that, we'll be able as well to see the performance from the device themselves, the terminals. So we'll have test terminals on that phase. Right now, we are defining all the preference we want for this trial and having a sharing on this between operators. How we do that? We have put in place a collaboration inside these streams. In each of these 4 streams, you have 2 leading operators, one lead and a co-lead. So I really would like to thank KT and Telecom Italia to be able to organize the work on this technological building blocks testing. Then we have T-Mobile and China Mobile on the proof of concepts. Then on the interoperability SKT with Sprint, and on the pre-commercial networks, Vodafone and Turkcell. So it's really a collaborative work where we are able to share the complete design and to compare each time on each steps the reality from what was required in terms of performance and KPI from NGMN. We already have more than 30 committed partners contributing to one or several phases. And of course, you are all welcome to join. It's not too late, so please contact these companies, please contact NGMN to enlarge this work. Because at the end, what we want, it's a global 5G, it's a unified 5G.